Beard has been trying to print his name tag like this one,
Right.
and every time he tries, it breaks.
Oh no.
I got everybody else printed, but because Try was
Except for Try.
well, and
Ben's
Oh.
I was trying to print 2 of them.
Oh.
So I messed up 2.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
so, and then after that, we'll have pretzel and cheesy chains. They're gonna come in together.
Oh, that's awesome. That'll be fun.
Yes.
Is Cheesy gonna do some magic?
I don't know. I might make
I
him.
hope so.
I'll
I
ask
hope
him.
so.
I'll ask him to do a little magic for us.
All right.
And then Try's gonna do another round of street interviews. And then we have Dud B2 and Printcraft Finds is gonna be our last one for today.
Okay.
He's going to talk about his nephew's NKH and the journey and struggle that they're dealing with that and what that's about. And
Right.
we'll find out how we can help.
That'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Sounds like a good lineup. Guys, keep the taps going. Get
Yeah,
this
let's
up.
go.
These guys should rank top. They're here all day. You should get them up in the ranks. If you're here all day watching this, tap as often as you can, guys. Great Discord. Great group of people over on TikTok. You should really get involved in this community and just help them as they move. Are you all doing this to other festivals, or is this going to kind of be your home?
So Winston and I will be at Murray.
Okay.
We'll try to see what we can
Okay.
get done there. Help the others make the season until then.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of
Always to do that.
Yeah.
it's gonna what really helps is when people donate, buy the shirts, that kind of stuff, because that gives us that ability to actually get further and do more for everybody.
So how do they donate? I mean, they go to the website. There's a donate button there. You buy the shirts. They support.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can. They can buy a shirt. They can buy a shirt,
Okay.
or if they don't care to have the shirt,
Okay.
they can do direct donation. There is, I believe, I have 3 different ways you can do it. So like Cash App, Zelle, and there may only be 2, but I think there's 3. I can't remember the third one.
Yeah, I get it.
But
We
that's
all do
that's all on that website, and they can find all of their information there. That website will change after RMRRF because it's very RMRRF focused right now.
Right.
But though all that information will still be there,
Okay.
in a very similar, if not the same place.
That's awesome. Check that out, guys.
Yeah.
I bet somewhere in the thing called like a bio of
Yes.
a certain channel, you could probably find that information.
Yes, you definitely
so-
can. If it's easier, you can find it in my bio. The PTAD account. We need you to follow us, by the way,
Please.
because the PTAD account does not yet have the ability to put a link in the bio.
Yeah.
So it's just text in the bio right now.
Yeah, I know.
It's there,
Guys,
but it's just text.
come on, we've been up. You're at 1.7K. Come on, get these likes in. Come on, get these guys at the top. We should be at the top. Hey, thank y'all. Hey, Big Mike. I see Big Mike joined. How are you doing,
Miguel,
man? Good
yes.
to see you, Big Mike.
How are you?
Jesus, teamwork. Good to see you. We got Dwayne and Ray. Y'all come on in and say hello. We don't mind if you lurk. I'm sure they don't mind. I say we, sorry. I'm sure
No.
they don't mind if you lurk. But at least say hi.
Yeah,
Let them know
say
you're
hi.
here. Let them know you're watching. Encourage them as an audience member, and that goes a long way for people who go live.
Yeah.
So definitely,
Does.
definitely. Also, if you got this, but if you turn yourself sideways and hit that little button, you'll see my pretty face so much bigger than you see it right now. Right? And so make sure you do that. You'll still have the chat on the side. You can swipe that out of the way if you want to. But get in here, get the likes. There's some way better interviews coming after this than me. Roxbox Speakers, how are you doing?
Chris,
Man,
what's going on?
I miss your shows. I used to come on your show every night and just listen to you, man.
Yes.
I haven't had a chance to get over there. Good to see you. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much. Hey, and join the team. Get that heart me up there. That helps raise up the stats so they get spread on TikTok a lot more. That's really, really important. And you'll start seeing those team rankings at the top to tell you what category they're in. You should be able to push. I think you hit 17th yesterday or something.
Did we?
Y'all were
I think
up there
so.
pretty big yesterday. And so definitely just support them, guys. They're doing an awesome thing here. Crossroad 3D, Cross 3D, not the wrong one, right? Sorry. Yeah, support them. Because this is not easy. This is not easy. And running this from 9 in the morning to 6 at night,
Yes.
it's tough.
It's a lot.
It's tough, especially being on camera and trying to stay energetic, right? and then you walk off camera like,
Yes. Giving
where's my tea?
giving everything to the camera for sure.
I know.
For sure.
It's
Well,
a tough one.
we did hit 9:30, so I guess I'll ask you the first question.
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yes.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Asylum Life Makes. A lot of people call me Asylum. JC is my real life name.
Oh,
right? We all
all
have
right.
the real life
All right.
names. So JC is what people call me outside.
We give-
Or Oz. Sometimes I get called Oz, but that's my old audio days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was an audio engineer for 35 years, worked in audio, video, lighting for a long time. I left that. I
Yes.
had one of those downtimes everybody has in life, and
Yeah.
I left that. And then just kind of been working through things. And over the last few years, found the internet,
Yeah.
found 3D printing during COVID, just like so many other people.
Yeah. Right.
And
yeah.
then what I wanted to do, one of the things I was looking for was a supportive community.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to start building one,
Yes.
not just for me, but so many other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Asylum Life. That's
Yeah.
when we say safe place for crazy ideas.
Yes.
Because we just want people to come in. So that's me, Asylum Life. I'm very much about supporting each other and being a part.
Yes.
I always say, you remember
That's
my
what we're-
3 things? Live, grow, show. You know
Yes.
that? We say live life to the fullest, grow in wisdom, and show what you've learned generously.
Yes.
So that's that kind.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Asylum.
And we're it's funny because we sort of have the same goal,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, very much so.
To make sure we all here together and have community to lean on and have ways to learn and have all of the good things that you get from having a really nice community. And we both of us have amazing communities.
And we cross.
Yes.
We cross. We have so
Yes.
many people in both communities. It's
I know
really
they
great.
complain. They're like, "How many Discords do we have to join?"
All of them.
All of them. That's the answer. All of them. Okay, so how did you get into 3D printing originally?
So I was actually working as a handyman. I had
Yeah.
just taken a job with a local company and was doing some handyman work.
Okay.
And we had a really good year, and I got a bonus
Okay.
that year, which allowed me to buy my first 3D printer.
Awesome.
And so I bought that 3D printer. It was a Prusa MK3S. It was
Okay.
my very first printer.
All right.
And so I bought that, played around with it, actually started printing things that we could use at work,
Oh.
and actually using it to repair some things and we'd come across a cabinet that needed some support, so I'd print some really cool supports for the base.
Yeah.
So that it looked really nice. And I really enjoyed doing that. And then COVID hit,
Right.
and a lot of things happened, and eventually I lost my job. A lot of people at my work lost their jobs.
Yeah.
And just laid off. And I was like, all right, I got to do something else. I really don't want to work a job anymore, so let's try this 3D printing.
Let's try this other thing. That's awesome.
So that's how I got there.
That's amazing. And that's one of my favorite things about 3D printing is that you can really solve a real world problem. Like we had,
Oh yeah,
there's the 3D printed wheelchair over there.
yeah. They're just
Um,
beautiful with Make Good.
Yeah, make good.
And they're doing so much more on their website. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
They have a lot. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And 3D printing, I mean, you can literally do it in your own house. All
Yeah.
it takes is the filament.
And the space for multiple printers.
Right. Well, yes. It might take a while if you're just doing it on the one printer, but you know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
wheelchair
it is
cool.
that's so much easier to access and so much cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, because I don't think that doesn't really exist right now
Right.
for small people.
Yeah. Well, and that chair, and I won't talk too much about it.
Right.
It's so interesting just because it can totally be printed on an A1.
Yes. Yeah.
And then it can be assembled. And the deal is with insurance, and you're going to hear so much more about this from me.
Yeah.
We're doing some things on the Filament Stories channel. We're going to be doing some things with 3D print cares. We've got some really big things.
We would love to help with anything you're doing.
Yeah.
Let us know if you.
Yeah, we'll
Need
definitely
us,
let
we'll
you
be
know.
there.
But the Make Good NOLA, that's their Instagram account.
Okay.
Go over there and look at the stuff that they're doing, guys. Like I said, I don't want to talk
Pretty
about this
amazing.
because we're in another place, but
Right.
you'll be hearing a lot about that.
Right. Yeah. So, RMRRF 2025. What is your favorite thing that you have seen so far? Is it that? Is that? Are we
So
were we just talking about it?
Right now, that settles in my heart, right?
Yes,
You have those
right.
things that settle in your heart. You have those things that inspire you.
Right.
I've actually only made it around the first, not even totally around the first hall.
Oh.
Today's the day. I'm
Today's
actually
your
gonna be able
walking
to go
day.
around
Okay.
and walk and everything. But I've seen just different what I like is seeing the different people in the maker area
Yeah.
that are coming up with ideas that I didn't think of,
Right.
that are just really cool. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? That is great. Like, I didn't know I needed a train horn,
Right.
right?
You had no idea.
Or a big massive blower,
Right.
or a Valkyrie helmet that I think y'all are probably giving away.
Oh yeah, we might be giving that away.
But, I think so much of it is the ingenuity and the inspiration. But then you run across something like the Make Good, and that's a hard place.
That's
a hard
that
place.
settles right down and makes you warm inside.
That's cool. But I'm sure I'll see so much more today as I walk around.
Yeah. So you do interviews.
I do.
Yes.
I do.
So why?
So, I talked about that downtime in my life.
Yep.
And it was a big, heavy, just kind of depressive state for me.
Yeah.
I had come to a point in my life where I felt more like a tool to people.
Right.
Like they used me to get things done.
Right.
I'm very that man of all trades kind of guy.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
can pretty much fix anything. And so people would come, but I never had the deep relationships.
Right.
I never had the, hey, let's go grab coffee.
Yeah.
Hey,
Nobody
let's-
said, hey,
those types of things.
hey, we're having this for dinner. Come on over. Yeah.
And in the creator world, and even in the maker world, so many times we get looked at for what we do
Right.
and the things that we can create and the things that we make, but we don't really get to know the person behind that video,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And so there's so many guys, we hide things close to the vest
Yeah.
sometimes, and so being able to step into a room with somebody, allow them to be vulnerable, and say, hey, basically, Bensky,
Yeah.
I want to talk to Ben.
Right.
How are you doing?
Right. Right.
Why do you do this?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
Absolutely.
it's not about what they do; it's about who they are that makes them do what they do. So that's what I love about it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think people forget a lot that the people behind the camera are people.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
have like actual lives and actual feelings and actual,
Yeah.
So I think it's great. I was on your show.
Yeah, you were. You had a really great interview. I was actually having a conversation with one of the guys at New Makers a minute ago, and we were just talking about how we as people are so busy. It's not that we intend to forget they're a person.
Right.
It's that we got what we need. We need to move on.
We need to do
other
something
stuff,
else, right.
And so we're just kind of taking that moment and going, oh, there they are.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Uh-oh. iPads, lock it up. Things happening. You got to take care of it.
Thank you.
Just because you joined doesn't mean you check Discord. You are correct, sir. I have all of mine shoved in folders. I love the right click, all red.
Yes. Yes. Well, when you get up to 30 or 40 Discords,
I
then you
know.
start,
It gets
like,
It gets rough. And I don't want to unjoin them. Because there
No.
are some things there I want to check out every now and then.
I will tell you, if you're in a Discord with me, even in the Print Talk After Dark Discord, if you are actually wanting me to answer, tag me.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of Discords, a lot of channels, I only have it marked to only if they tag me. I don't want to hear anything else. Me. That's-
I'm with you.
just because there's so many. So on the topic of the fact that I was a guest on your interview show this year,
Yeah.
who are some of your favorite guests you've done this year? Me, right?
It's to me it's so hard to think favorites
Right.
because part of the goal is to learn one thing from every individual.
Right.
And so there's a lesson I take away from everybody that's on the show. So
Right.
it's hard to say a favorite. Now, if I was to fangirl
Okay,
a little
fangirl.
bit,
Just a
you know
little
what I'm saying?
fangirling.
I would
Okay.
have to go with the Zach Friedman. I
Yeah.
would have to say Zach
Nice.
Friedman.
Very
'cause
nice.
I've really enjoyed his content. He's been Gridfinity has been a big part of my life.
Yeah.
And I just smart guy, brilliant stuff,
Yeah.
knows how to write. And so it was just a lot of fun to be able to talk to him just as a one-on-one person versus that guy I watch on the screen.
Right. Right. Yeah.
That's the fangirl part of it, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
So,
So we talked about the interviews, but we talked a little bit. You touched on your Discord,
Mhm.
and you do a ton of stuff in your Discord.
yeah.
So what's some of the stuff that you do, or that you're going to do that you're
Right.
ramping up?
A lot of what we're doing right now is we're trying to spread ourselves out. We had that point of TikTok might go away, right?
Right.
And so we always want to make sure as a community that we're be able to be connected through multiple routes,
Right.
right? So we're building up the Discord right now. And a lot of the Discord is just kind of day-to-day talking. We've started having some movie nights.
Right. Okay.
We've started having classes. We've done some OBS classes. We have a Da Vinci class coming up. We're actually going to be doing a Discord class
Oh.
where people can come in and learn how to use some of the things on Discord. Because so many people don't even know about the folders, how to put rooms in folders and stuff, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so we definitely want to teach that. And so classes are coming. We've got 3D classes. We got all sorts of things coming.
Okay.
Just from some of the creators that we enjoy and watch and that I've interviewed. And so that's a lot of what's happening on the Discord. We just want to create that community where we interact. We've got a RMRRF channel where we posted about your giveaway.
Yeah.
Where we posted about the interview. We're trying different things. One of the things we've been doing at this show
Oh yeah.
is we're using these LoRa Mesh-tastic devices. And this we started through our Discord on our homebrew channel.
Yeah.
And so we were able to connect this. And when cell service goes down around here, like it did yesterday, we were able to communicate through our devices using our cell phones, just like the cell phone network. And so those are the kinds of things we explore, just new projects, helping people out.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. What is your favorite activity? I know you do the wine and paint every once in a while,
The wine
right?
and paint we do every quarter. We've got another one coming up next week.
Okay.
So we'll be in June. It's going to be probably near the end, probably the last week.
Okay.
We're working on that date right now. I'm trying to find the designer and everybody to do that. So I love the wine and paint. There are two on Tuesday. I love my interviews. Right?
Yes.
I love my interviews. Tuesday nights are fun too, because I'll do the Tuesday night at 8 as well. And there's a debate night where we invite people in
Those are so much
and
fun.
we make them argue the opposite side of what they believe. And it's always maker topics, that type of thing. It's nothing. We don't do religion. We don't do politics. We don't do any of that type of stuff. We really try to stick to the maker community.
Yeah.
Just because that's who we are.
That's what we're doing here.
That's what we want to do. And we just want to build each other up no matter what, right? And so that project night and the debate night is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I love inviting people in to debate or to share a project that they're working on. Because sometimes they'll be stuck and we can say, hey, Peanut Gallery, that's my chat room. I call it the Peanut Gallery. Hey, Peanut Gallery, any idea how we can unstick this? How can we fix this? How can that guy? And they'll start discussions there and move it over to the Discord and we can help people solve problems. It's really fun. It's really fun.
Yeah. So on the debate nights, do you always have a real life lawyer as the judge, or just sometimes?
So try your street interviewer.
My street interviewer.
He's a lawyer in real life. So I have asked him to come in and just handle the debate nights. So we actually do two different things. We have a debate night where we invite people in.
Yeah.
But every now and then we'll find two creators.
Yeah.
We'll give them a topic and we invite them in. They've had 2 weeks to study that topic. And then when they're in the live, we tell them which side they have to defend.
Yes.
And then try, where's his court wig?
Yes.
We do it all official.
It is so much. It is so much fun. And my favorite one so far has been Bensky and Brady. That was my favorite. It was fun. It was so much fun.
And Brady was fun. You know, Cross, I'm with you. I know we're Eastern, and it's really tough for people to miss us. I get it. I understand. We've looked at pushing it to 9 and everything, but then we start losing people in other countries and things. And so we just want to involve as many people as possible. But the Discord is open 24 hours a day.
You can come anytime. It's all good. Okay, so the other I'm jealous of you a little bit because you get to work with Courtney at Filament Stories all the time, and she's amazing. How did you get started doing stuff for her?
So I'm the executive producer for the Filament Stories. What that means is I help bring money into the channel. So I work with the businesses, the people who want to sponsor videos and that type of thing. We actually met through the Clock Spring Discord.
Okay.
And I had seen Clock Spring's Torture Toaster, and I'm like, I am doing the Patreon for this guy. Like, yeah, I'm doing it. And so I jumped in there, got into the Discord, and we just started talking. And Courtney was thinking about Filament Stories at that time.
Yeah.
And so we had talked, and she knew I had been in production. So we just kind of started talking. And then she's like, we're doing this. Hey, we want a website. Do you know somebody who can build a website? I can build you a website. And
Right.
so I built the website, and then after that, we just started working together, and I became her executive producer, and it's been fun. We have
That's
a blast.
amazing. That's amazing. You actually answered like 3 questions on my
Oh, well,
outline.
there you go. There you go. I'm a talker.
What are your favorite things to do for them?
For Courtney and them,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm sure it's all great, but what are your
I
favorites?
think, I probably have the most fun helping pick up models for the film.
Oh yeah.
Because it's really awesome to be able to match the right model with a filament that you have.
Right.
Right, and
Yeah.
really just come out with something that feels spectacular. Like one of the latest ones we just did was some new matte filament from New Makers,
Okay.
and we did a whole sushi chessboard.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. It came out so beautiful.
I bet it did. I
And
bet
then,
it did.
and so that's a lot of fun. And then just being able to come to these.
Right.
Courtney and I, we're kind of like brother and sister.
Okay.
And we have the little spats and fights, and we get over it and move on. And we've just had a lot of fun getting to know each other. And
Yeah.
her family is amazing. And so being able to just spend time with her, because we're 4 hours away from each other.
Right.
We're
Right.
not close. And I just go down like once a quarter to spend time.
Yeah.
But seeing her face light up when she meets people, being able to introduce her to people and all that. We had coffee this morning at
Yeah.
Starbucks, just sitting and chatting. So that's
Well,
kind of my favorite.
You definitely know this, but we interviewed her yesterday, and she's fabulous. She's just fabulous.
I know.
You gotta pull her back to the
Oh yeah.
conversation
Oh, yeah.
sometimes, but
Oh yeah.
it's so much fun though.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. She never goes a direction that is not fun to go, like ever. She's always so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have anything that you want to cover on here?
I mean, we've heard a lot about the community and kind of what we're doing there. We also have in the community, we have a podcast
Okay.
called Basically Us, Brady and Bensky.
Oh
do the
yeah,
podcast.
yeah.
That comes out every 2 weeks right now. Is kind of the what we're on, and it's not necessarily about 3D printing. 3D printing is discussed periodically,
Yes.
but it they talk about movies, they talk about some of their favorite stuff, and
Yeah.
they just kind of they're fun button heads and everything like that. So that podcast is a really, really fun podcast. You can go to I've got the bio thing, right? I've got all the stuff in there that you need, or just go to the website. That's AsylumLife.com. But that one I would really like people to listen to because they're two good guys sharing their life.
Yes.
Brady goes to Disney World so much. I don't
Oh
know
my
how
gosh.
I feel about Disney adults. You know what I mean? Disney adults. Brady. 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 Okay. Anyway,
Hey, anyway,
he's right there.
he's busy.
Disney adults. Nah.
Disney adults are amazing. I just don't
Anyway.
have kids, by the way. I just don't take a kid with me to like cover it up.
You haven't gotten to the point where you're going by yourself?
Well, I did.
Yeah.
So actually,
Oh, you did?
Hey, Cross 3D just said, Basically Us usually goes off subject very quickly.
Basically, what?
Basically Us podcast goes off topic very quickly.
He's like, who's talking trash?
After dark, right? Don't follow us.
Anyway, you'll get. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Go watch his interview. I'm sure it was a lot.
Yeah,
of fun.
definitely. And they're actually doing it live here today, aren't they?
Yeah,
Oh,
we are going to do basically.
You're doing
Us live
basically
today.
us live today here, right?
Yeah.
So definitely make
So-
sure you're paying attention.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a
we're
lot.
just we're doing so much. I'm trying to enable other creators to do things.
Yeah.
And so inviting them in, I can manage the back end of the website and everything.
Right.
That's fun. He can get the debates together. I can manage the other stuff on the back end. So
Right.
as we build it, my goal for me is to move into the background
Right,
and make it so much more about the community than me,
right,
because
Right.
I can't do it all.
right.
It takes a village. Is that,
Certainly
I hate
village.
saying that. That's so
Potentially
loaded,
a
you know,
community.
it takes
a community.
I know, right? Who knew?
Who knew?
But, I know you weren't complaining, Cross 3D. If you listen to the podcast, you know Brady. He
Yeah.
was just messing.
He's
He was
messing
just
around.
messing.
Well, so you have, I'm just going to tell you thank you from us here at PTAD, because you have helped us figure out where our footing is a little bit, and I'm sure that we'll have more questions for you. So,
I enjoy it.
yeah.
It's that's that show what we've learned generously part of the
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
We don't gatekeep.
Right.
There may be things we hold close to the vest, but
Right.
we'll eventually share them just
Yeah.
because we're trying to. We all have a little competition in this, right?
Just a little bit, just a little. If we didn't, it wouldn't be any fun.
Right?
It wouldn't be any fun.
But,
And you only keep it close to the vest until you get to show it first, and
Right.
then you let everybody have it. It's fine after that.
And so, but no, I definitely the community is a great idea.
Yeah.
I think that getting more people involved and TikTok
Yes.
is such an awesome community. You look at Reddit, you look at Facebook, you look at all those other things,
Yes.
and it's just a totally different feel in the community.
It really
But
is.
TikTok has allowed so much of a I don't even know what to. It's an affectionate community. It's
Yeah.
a community that really wants to help each other.
Yeah.
And I don't think we would have been able to do that without TikTok. I really don't.
I don't think so either. It's just the format is so unique, and it just allows you to you can just be there.
Yeah.
And I think on other platforms takes more preparation. You have to do more to get there. But on TikTok, you hit the button and you're there already. So I think that has a lot to do with it. But
I agree. Cross 3D. Anyway,
do we have any questions for Asylum in the comments? Cross, anything you want to know about Asylum that you don't know already?
hey, while y'all are thinking, hit that heart me,
Yes.
hit those likes, get
Share
in
it.
here, share this out. to
Share
people. Let people know this is going on.
It's early in the morning. They might still be having their
Yeah.
coffee. Let them
Yeah.
know.
Who's coming up next on my podcast? So this Thursday, I will be traveling. So it will probably be me in my car, and I might bring somebody in. I'm not sure. But next week is going to be Michael, Print Craft Cards from New Makers.
Okay. All right. All right.
Is this too loud? Do they hear us?
They should be able to hear us.
So we got Print Craft Michael. Then we've got Make Good on June 5th.
Wow.
That's coming
Okay.
on the show.
All right.
So we're excited about that. That's the wheelchair people we were talking about, fully 3D printed wheelchair. So we're going to interview them, talk about the things that are going on, talk about that chair itself. So, and then I'm in the process of kind of planning out the year. I'm in talks with several people here.
Yeah.
And everything. I see 4.
4.
Okay, can you guys ask them if this is a clutch or a wallet?
Is this a clutch
Is this
or a wallet?
a clutch?
Clutch.
A clutch? Or a wallet? So,
I'm gonna go with clutch.
And it has a zipper.
Erica, hey. That's a clutch, right? I think it's
It's a clutch.
a clutch. I agree, Brady.
That's Erica Brent.
Yeah. Erica, come on, man.
Yeah. Wallet. So, but I'm a guy. But I like the color though. Whatever it is, the colors are amazing.
Right. It's right on the line. See, that's why it's hard. It's right on the line.
Good job.
It's right on the line between clutch and wallet, so it's hard to tell.
Okay. It's a wallet or a
Wallet, a watch, a watch. Watch is good.
Yeah, I agree, Erica. Orange is kind of small for a clutch. I would agree. And don't clutches have the option for a chain?
They do, but it had a little loop on it that you could put it on.
Does it hold cards?
It,
That's all that matters.
it does hold your cards. I just use my pockets, but
So, all right, no questions for me.
no questions for Asylum?
That's okay.
Anybody?
I understand.
Erica just got here. Erica, any questions for Asylum?
Hey, Erica, I want to
Hey,
say
BK,
this.
how about
I want
you?
to say this, Erica. You're listening. I want to say my most viewed Asylum Live on YouTube is you.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's you. Thank you for doing that interview. It's gotten a lot of views.
That's
Morning,
amazing.
all BK3D. How's it going?
Good morning, BK. We just interviewed Asylum. We're doing questions. You got any for him?
Asked about the podcast. What'd she ask about the podcast? Oh,
Oh,
gotcha,
yes.
gotcha.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Awesome. Okay. This is fun. We need
Yeah.
like a thing behind us to like da-da-da, now in the news.
Are you right? Yes. A screen, the globe spinning on screen.
At booth 37, there's a man who's created, right?
Oh, That's the problem. It's your fault. You answer all your questions on your podcast. I don't have any left.
Yeah, I know. I do answer a lot of questions. I do.
I thank you, Brady.
It's about stories, guys. It's about stories. Those are always important.
It's like, oh, I gotta go.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I won't hold you. I know you got things you got to go do.
Yep.
But I appreciate you coming. I appreciate all your help with the community. I appreciate all of it.
Always.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for the taps and the likes. Keep doing the heart me thing, guys. That really helps them get up there.
Yes,
All
please.
right.
Please.
Uh-oh. Who else is coming up, buddy?
Oh, I have to look at the schedule because I'm still half asleep. The next one is basically Bensky at 11 o'clock.
Woohoo!
So we're going to be talking to Bensky. So who knows what's going to happen there? That's going to
walk
be
around with Try now.
that's going to be shenanigans. No, we have a little bit of a break
Okay.
before.
So we have a break.
So there will be a break because there's an educational talk. So we didn't want to walk over that for the event. And then at 11, that'll be our next thing. So we'll still be here, still be streaming, but we won't be
This
doing
is
a whole
my
lot of.
walk day, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
I don't have Courtney responsibilities. We are taking an Asylum Life photo at 1 o'clock if anybody's here.
Okay.
And so just come by the Filament Stories booth, and we're going to walk to. We're going to take the picture. We might just take it right there.
Okay.
So, yeah. So
Yeah.
if you can come over, come over.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll try to do
1
that.
o'clock.
We'll try to do that. Depends on what's going on over here.
I know, got a lot going on.
I want to be in the picture though.
Thank you guys.
Yes.
Thank you. Y'all have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Thanks, Asylum.